So here is another example. Let me try to explain. I ordered this box on June 8th and was delivered on June 11th. Now today's date, and look at the time, it's 4:20 a.m. August 20th, and it's taking almost 2 months to open these boxes. So there is our tracking number. So here is big loader. Ow, still in box. Wow, look at that, looking good. So this is one of the reasons I always have like a mystery boxes. It's because I have no idea what's on those packages since I ordered a lot. But anyways, let's try to put all this together. Wow, it looks like we have all the parts. Maybe it is the chassis, motorized chassis, and we have Thomas big loader shell. I'm gonna call it shell or top with a bucket. Comes with Percy. Percy is missing the bucket, but we have some spares. Spare Percy somewhere around. And here is Terence. Oh, look, it moves sides ups and down. The shovel, which is good. Other good thing and hard to find are these coal marbles. I'm gonna call it coal marbles. I don't know if that's the right term or the right way they call it. So we have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 little balls, plastic. Nice. I hope I got all the parts, so I'm not sure, I have no idea. The good thing is it comes, oh look at that, it comes with instructions, original instructions there. So this is a Thomas big loader. It's not like a male big loader. Nice. So look how clean the battery terminals are on this big loader chassis. Really clean. Nice. See the gear right there moving. Also on the bottom. These are a little prongs. I'm gonna call it prongs, but these are kind of metal guides that helps the loader go right inside of the track right there. Nice. So let's see if it works. A little noisy. So it's a little noisy, but it's working. So I think we can replace one of those gears to make it a little quieter. But I don't know, or maybe we can do add a little bit of grease. Yeah, it's noisy, but it's okay. So let's put it together. So I got everything set up, but unfortunately Percy is missing the bucket, and I think we need to go to the storage. So I do not have to wait to get to the storage. Look, we have another set. I don't know which one is, but it's big loader. I assemble that one later. So this should fix the problem. There it goes. There it goes. Is this way? Yes, I think. No, it's the other way. Okay, fix it. I got it the wrong way. So I don't like it's noisy. Let's see if I can fix this thing. Because listen to the noise it makes. It makes a lot of noise. I don't like it. Okay, so once we got the screws out, let's get the battery out too, and gently separate or split the gears. There it goes. And let's clean it up a little bit. And here is the problem on the electric motor. I think this one looks really different than the other ones I used to disassemble, but I think they're the same. Yes, here's the problem. See how easy it came out of the electric motor? It's because it's cracked. It makes a lot of noise. I already explained that several times. Let's put a new one. So here are the replacements, and we put this back to the electric motor. There you go. Excellent. Okay, now we are ready to assemble. But now, what happens if you already have these pieces laying around your table like this and you don't know how to assemble it? Here's something very important. Okay, I'm gonna call this a little drum because it looks like a little drum. So we are going to put this gear with the spring on this side of the drum, not on the other side. No, don't do that. You gotta put it on this flat area right there, and then you put the other gear, this gear like that. It looks like umbrella, so I'm gonna call it umbrella. I don't know what's the right term for these gears. Anyways, so this goes assembled like that, and this part right here is very important. Now see this little prong. I'm gonna call it prong. I'm not really familiar with these parts in English, I'm sorry, but anyways, trying to do my best. So this goes down like that because you have the chassis upside down like this with the wheels up. This goes right there. Make sure you do this step or it will not switch from forward to backward or vice versa. Now it goes right inside here, very gentle. I'm taking my time. Never done this before for you guys. I always done this on my fix and repair for my eBay. So you put it right inside there. There's some guide for this little pin or axle, so it should look like that. There it goes. Okay, next it's our drum and umbrella. I'm gonna call it that anyways. So it goes right in here. See that, guys? It goes right in here. Excellent. Now we have this switch lever. I think that's the right term, switch, because this is a lever but it's a switch for the back and forth, and it goes right on the side of this gear, beside of the gear of the electric motor, right there. Now let me show you. It's not completely assembled. So this lever should pop out right on this little square. See that? There's where this should pop out. Now next, with this rectangle shape plastic part should go that way down, so we have the gap for the gear right there. There you can see it, and it goes in this area. Make sure it's flat. Now next, we completely finish our assembly by putting the undercarriage chassis and of course the 3 screws, and we are done with this fix and repair. So from time to time I gotta explain, if you do not have the triangle shaped screwdriver, you can grab a very small flat screwdriver. See that? This one is a little bended, but it's a little bit, and it works with your triangle shaped head screwdriver, screw head like that. See, it's working. Now let's do a little test and switch. Look at that, beautiful, excellent. Now you know how to assemble your I already forgot, early in the morning anyways, big loaded chassis. But of course, since we replaced the gear, it's a little quiet. It is not that noisy. Okay, so these little balls or marbles go in there. So I hope you guys like this demonstration on how to fix and repair or replace a gear on this big loader chassis, how to assemble back together. So don't be afraid to fix and repair, and it's actually a really nice set. All right.